Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Amy and thanks for hanging out with us today. Please excuse my voice today in this video. It might crack here and there and I might sound a little deeper than usual because I unfortunately caught COVID last week. I'm still recovering from it. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be showcasing my entire mid-luxury / mid-range handbag collection. You guys have been very vocal about your request for this video. It seems that ever since I brought out my luxury handbag collection video quite a few months ago, you guys have been requesting a mid-range handbag collection version of it. So I'm excited to do so. It's not actually going to be a huge collection because I have decluttered my handbags a lot actually since I last filmed a full-on collection video. This was like years back. Just because my tastes have changed and I definitely try to prioritize higher quality bags. Regardless of the price range, I just really tend to only keep items that are really high in quality and that I feel is really true to my own personal style. Sorry, Romper is on my lap and he's being a little fidgety. I also have a cup of tea right here with me to help me survive this video. Also, when I'm currently filming this, it is Christmas Eve, and when you're watching this, it's going to be Christmas Day. So, Merry Christmas to those who celebrate it and happy holidays to every single one of you. I just wanted to say that first and foremost. So let's go ahead and get started because I know you guys are itching to see my bags in the mid-range category. And the first bag that I have to show you guys in this collection is going to be in partnership with OLEADA. So thank you so much, OLEADA, for providing me this as a gift, and I'm absolutely loving it. This is called the Wavia bag and it is in the color latte. It is also in the size regular or original. They have multiple different sizes from like Pico, mini, regular, and an oversized one, but this is just like their original one. First off, this color is just stunning. A neutral girl's dream bag, literally. It is made out of matte Italian grain leather. It just feels so supple and high quality, but it still has that structure that I like. Before I dive into the functionality and details of this particular bag, just wanted to talk about OLEADA a little bit in case you guys are unfamiliar with the brand. They are a timeless and modern handbag brand, and it's really nice because their products actually do fall within the mid-range, I don't know, price range in my opinion. I personally feel that the prices are still attainable, but they are such great quality and they're gonna last you a lifetime if you take care of their bags. So I really love their really timeless designs. This particular Wavia bag is my absolute favorite design that they have currently on their website, and that is because it is so multifunctional. You can wear this in 4 different ways because of how the straps are, and it is pretty big in terms of capacity. It can fit a 13-inch laptop in here, so it's definitely a bag that is perfect for work. It's like your perfect work companion. I love the gold hardware details and the lock. Just the details on this is so stunning. I love the stitching and it has very clean lines. This is just so up my alley and I love how this opens. It's just a lock. You turn it like this and it opens wide, which is so handy. I do not, this will be a trend going forward, I do not get use out of bags that have small openings or that are very restrictive where I can't even like put my hand in. It's going to be a reoccurring theme you will see later in this video. So I love how this is just a giant center like opening. It has a really nice laptop sleeve, not sleeve, but it's like built in. It's like a little pocket. So you can secure it with this little strap as well, so you know it's not gonna fall out of the bag. Also, this is such a small, cute detail. Look at the inside right here. It has a little, like, I don't know, is that Saturn or like a planet? It's just so cute. It also has so many great organizational little pockets on the inside. It has 2 on the other side and then 1 wider zippered opening. as you can see. And the inside is a really nice kind of suede-like material, so it's super soft. You won't see any like scratches because a lot of leather bags that have leather inner lining as well, although they are nice in quality, I feel like they show scratches really often because I put my keys and stuff and they scratch the inside. I'm not too anal about it, but it does kind of bother me sometimes, and I don't have to worry about that with this bag. It also has these like padding, so instead of like the metal feet, it has an extra strip of leather to protect the bottom of the bag. As you can see, it has such a nice large capacity. I love it. And on the back, you can see the straps are a little busy, but I'll show you how you can wear it in multiple different ways. And in the back, this is also really cool. It has a trolley sleeve in case you are traveling with this bag. You can go ahead and slide this on your carry-on bag or, you know, suitcase. Go ahead and check out OLEADA and give them some love. I'll go ahead and link everything in the description below so you guys have easy access to things and can reference back. So this is my first mid-range luxury bag. This is honestly not in any particular order, so I'm just gonna show you guys, like, I'm gonna grab stuff from my little bag tower next to me and show you guys like one by one. I think I might actually show you guys brand by brand if I have multiple from one brand. I'll just show you guys them all together. The next two handbags are from Senreve or Senreve. I never learned how to say the brand name, but you guys are probably familiar with them because they blew up on Instagram, which is where I found them, and I saw a couple other like influencers like their bags, so I picked up two bags from them in the past year, and this one I got so much use out of already, especially when traveling, because this is such a petite, but it still fits a decent amount of things like your essentials and stuff, but it holds its shape, so I don't have to worry about this getting distorted in the suitcase if I'm packing it. You can also wear this in two different ways. The strap can convert into a belt bag and then a crossbody, which is how I have it currently. Not gonna lie, I am not a huge fan of wearing bags on my hips because it's usually a little too loose on me, and I just like don't like that style on me. I think it shortens my body, which I never want to do. I want to say this is the Aria, I'm not sure, but obviously I'll put all the information in the description. Like I said, this bag is such a great travel companion because of its durability. You don't have to worry about soiling this either on the exterior because it is like such a slick material. I don't know how else to describe it, but the stitching and everything is just so impeccably done. There is not a loose thread in sight. I've thrown this bag around and I don't see any scuff marks. I don't see any seams like busting open. I don't see any leather parts that are wearing or anything like that. So, I mean, this is honestly such a good find. It has a magnetic closure. This is the only annoying part, I would say. It's kind of, you kind of have to like, I don't know, like wiggle it around so that it snaps closed. That's my only complaint about this bag, but you basically slide this out, open it, and the strap goes through the center of the flap, and this is what the inside looks like. This is the type that I like. It has no, what is it, like dividers inside where it really restricts the capacity. I would just rather have one big hole and then like side pockets. That's like my ideal structure for a bag, and this has it. It has that lovely kind of soft suede-like texture on the inside, on the interior of the bag, so it's not gonna scratch anything. There are two card slots, so you don't have to carry a full wallet if you don't want to, and there is a zippered side on the inside, so you can keep your valuables in there. That's about it. This is just, it doesn't have any other pockets, but I quite like that about it. This is the other bag that I have from Senreve, and it has gold hardware Love that. Gold accents like the senreve logo in gold as well. This is obviously a classic black color. I forget if senreve bags are vegan leather or real leather. I think they have both options, but I believe this is real leather. I have worn this a lot as well, and I don't see a single scratch on this baby. It is so good. This is quite a bit bigger than the first bag that I showed you. I love the details of this bag. I think it is such a classic shape. The detail is so intriguing about the strap. It goes like all the way around the base of the bag, and it kind of has like an accordion style, as you can see. In the back, it has a very, very slim kind of like a card or, you know, receipt holder in the back. All right, let's open this baby up. So I wear this as a crossbody, but you can shorten it to wear it as a shoulder bag. The clasp on this bag is really interesting. You'll kind of pinch the sides and it just opens up like that. The opening is like it's like a door. It kind of like overlaps each other, kind of like this, like a Venus flytrap. It has that same suede-like texture for the interior. It does have a big center opening, but this has like these side pockets, but it's pretty restricted. You can't really fit bulky items on both sides. So you would put majority of your stuff in the center, and then maybe your valuables or other slimmer items on the sides. As I said, I think they're kind of useless. I wish that they would just get rid of those and just make a bigger center opening. It would definitely maximize the capacity, but you know, that's just one minor complaint about this bag. It also has a key clasp that you can secure your keys with so it doesn't like fall out of your bag. Overall, I like this bag. I have worn it a lot and it is so sturdy and durable. It's like almost indestructible, I feel, the senreve bags. But I will say I prefer the style of the first one because although the first bag is smaller, I feel that it utilizes the space more efficiently, if that makes sense. And this is a lot heavier, but I also do really like this one. I love the style. This is the next bag and it's by Camellia Roma. And this is the only Camellia Roma bag that I have, and they are really well priced in my opinion. But I will say that the quality is not as good as senreve or OLEADA for sure. I think the price kind of reflects that. It is a little bit more flimsy. It's not as like soft feeling. I understand that the leather is very, very different, but this is real, I believe, Italian leather, but it still doesn't feel as good as the other brands. However, this style I'm obsessed with because it has that kind of croc print on it, but it's very subtle. It's not too in your face. Love the gold detailing. I feel like this type of shape and style of bag is really in, and this combination of the gold and the black with the croc imprint is very fashion forward in the winter. So I wear this a ton during the winter time. I will say this bag is lighter weight, so if that is a concern for you, like you don't like heavy bags, then this would probably be a good option for you. But because it is a little more lightweight, I just feel like the quality isn't as good as some heavier weight bags. The back is just plain, doesn't have anything in the back, and the straps are on the thicker side, and it is that same leather all around. So I'll go ahead and flip this open just like that. I have some stuff in here, so I'm gonna take it out. This is what I'm talking about. What brands like to do to their bags, and I don't understand why. They put a dreaded divider right smack in the middle of the bag. It just takes up so much space. I don't understand this. I just wish that companies would stop doing this. Unless it's like a giant bag, you know? But this is not like a big bag where I need the dividers. I don't know, I digress. But the inside is not soft. It's a leather feel on the inside, but the top here is a suede-like texture, which is kind of odd. I feel like they should have just stuck with one. It does have that zippered compartment in the divider itself here. On the first opening, it doesn't have any pockets. The second opening, it just has a little flap for your cards or whatever else you might want to put in there. I do want to eventually upgrade this to a higher quality bag that looks like this, but obviously like without the things that I don't like about this bag, because I do wear it pretty frequently to get that look, you know? I am on the lookout for a replacement for this. Okay, this is by The Curated, and I actually did a whole unboxing in first impressions video on this quite a while back. I'm gonna be super transparent and honest with you guys. I bought this bag maybe about, I wanna say like at least 2 years ago, and I have worn it out maybe like 3 to 5 times. And that's not because I don't like the bag. Obviously, it's a stunning, beautifully crafted bag. I have my qualms with this bag. I have quite a few qualms. Style and look and feel is definitely not one of them. It is a very, very good quality bag. And the style is beautiful. I love the strap. I love the color. But it is smooth leather. So smooth that I'm so scared to use it. Like, more scared to use this than my Chanel's. Like, it is, I know, it's wild. But I'm so scared to make a dent in this because it'll definitely show. I mean, it is a light color, but that is like, that was my decision. So it's, you know, it's my fault for choosing a color and texture of leather that is so high maintenance. Aside from that, I really love the aged gold color of the hardware. This is my other qualm. So when you open it, it just flips open like this. The inside is what I dislike the most about this bag. Okay, just look at it. It looks pretty spacious, right? Like when you first look at it, it looks like, oh yeah, I could fit a lot of things in there, right? Because it's like a wide bag. It does have a bigger center opening. It has like, you know, that weird divider-ish thing, but it has like a slightly bigger opening for this flap. And it has 2 pockets on the inside of this, a zippered section in the back for your like, whatever, like cards, receipts. And it has this other weird kind of a really narrow, tight space there too. It just has too many flaps going on. I just wish that they got rid of all of that and just made one big opening, like my sentiment towards all my bags. But this one is the worst, I feel, because this bag is super structured that it is really, it's not flexible at all. It is a structured, hard bag, right? Which is good because it'll not lose its shape or anything, but I never use this compartment here, this narrow one. I never put anything in the back because it is impossible. It like scrapes my hand. So all I use is this center opening, but it has no give. It has no flexibility. So whatever can fit in here has to fit like in this exact shape and volume, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. So would I buy this again? No. Absolutely not, because I just don't get a lot of use out of it because it's just not my preference. I have so many other bags that are so much more comfortable for me to use. I'm not telling you not to get this bag if you love it because I am not selling it or anything. I am still gonna use it. I think it is a stunning, gorgeous, elegant, extravagant bag, but functionality wise, it's just not the most practical for my taste. Breaks my heart. I just wish that the inside was a little different, you know? Sticking with kind of like the beige light tones, I pulled out my Coach pillow tabby bag. I think it's called a tabby. It is not like the mini size, it's just like the regular. When I first got this, I wore this so much because it goes with absolutely every outfit, which I love. I still really like this bag. I think it's super fun and plush and just, it's a statement for sure. Like when I wear this bag out, so many people notice it and I get compliments on it all the time, which I love. And it does come with 2 different straps. It comes with this kind of like crook of the arm, maybe shoulder strap. And then It also comes with a full-on crossbody strap as well. It's funny because I prefer crossbody bags, but I don't use that strap because I just think it's a little obnoxious and overbearing for me. It is this same kind of like thicker, wider strap like this, so it just looks a little funky on me. I would rather keep it pretty minimal with the strap because the bag itself is very puffy and large and in charge, you know? I love this. I mean, even with my outfit today, this would go perfectly with it. This is not a hard bag to style, so if you want a versatile bag that is kind of trendy still, I don't really care about trends when it comes to bags. I just buy bags that I really love and that I know that I will wear for a very long time regardless of what's trending at that time. Just keep that in mind. If something is out of trend, but it's a bag that I absolutely love, I will still buy it. And vice versa, you know, if it's a bag that's really trending but I don't love it, then I'm not gonna buy it. I like to be a smart shopper. I know that this had a moment, I think a couple months back or maybe a year back, but I still love it and I would buy this over again because it's just so nice. It just makes me happy looking at it. It has a magnetic closing, so I'm gonna open it. Okay, so this has that same situation with the middle compartment, but I can overlook this because this bag is so flexible. Like, I can still stuff this bag even if it has the divider, and I don't really worry about it losing shape or distorting it because it kind of like puffs back up. It doesn't bother me as much, this middle divider. It has that same, you know, the same pattern with the zip pocket for the middle divider, and it doesn't have any other pockets actually, so I kind of prefer that. It's that same leather on the inside as well. I would say the leather on this is really good quality. In terms of texture, it is not completely smooth, but it's not also completely grained or pebbled. I really like that in between. It's not super shiny either, but it's not also matte. And I love how they made their logo the same color as the leather of the body. I just think it looks so much more cohesive. Fun fact, I actually used to work for Coach back when I was in college. Good times. Okay, let's talk about polene, because polene has definitely made a mark in the handbag world, and for good reason, because I wore this so much and I have always eyed more styles on Polene's website. They have just such amazing designs. They are high quality, but also timeless and modern, but also classic. I just love Polene. I just want more bags from them. This is in the color chalk, and I love this color. It is the perfect neutral. It gives off the vibe of a white bag, but I'm not scared to use it because of that hint of gray. So it's not like a stark white. It has that lovely grainy leather texture, and the shape is just iconic, I feel. It is just so stinking adorable. It has a top handle, has the strap for your crossbody. It has a little pocket on the back, and when you open it, it opens like this. This has buttons here as well, so you can open it up wide, and that's what the inside looks like. It is just a, oh, I have a mask in here. It has a fabric lining on the inside, so you don't have to worry about scratching anything, and it is just one wide big opening, just how I like it, and it has that card holder at the back of the bag. Polene's quality is unbeatable for the price, and it's just, I don't know, I wore this bag so much, and I don't have to baby this at all. This goes with so many different outfits as well. I stick with like my neutral, you know, cooler toned outfits with this because it is a little bit of a grayer tone, but I feel you can pull off so many different outfits with this. It's awesome. Let's talk about Angela Roy. I have mixed feelings about Angela Roy bags because I think their vegan leather is such a stunning look and feel. However, I do notice that on the crossbody strap that I have here, I can see now that I've had this bag for, I want to say a couple years now, maybe like 3 years, where the strap meets the clasp and they kind of seal this end. I can see that the glue is not the best quality and it's lifting, so it's separating a little bit here. So I'm probably gonna have to get that fixed at some point when it gets more severe. Just wanted to point that out because I have noticed that and I don't like that about it, because it's not like a super cheap bag, you know? But it is vegan leather, so for those of you guys who don't wear leather, this is a perfect alternative. I think someone told me that this resembles the YSL Sunset bag. I am not familiar with the YSL Sunset, so I'm not sure, but that's what people say about this bag. When I open it, it's a magnetic closure again. It has this really cute Angela Roy tag in red, which I think is a really nice touch. This also has that dreaded center divider, but it's not as bad because each of the compartment is a little bit wider. So I'm not too mad about it, but it would be so much better without it. On the inside, it's that really nice suede-like feeling material, which is my favorite, as you can tell. I prefer the suede feel over the fabric or even the leather itself, because those I'm scared of scratching. This has 2 main compartments with the divider. It has a zippered back and it has a outermost, like, smaller compartment here. I usually put like a mirror, lip gloss, lip balm, stuff like that, a mask, and then put the rest of my stuff in these 2 compartments. It is a really beautiful bag and I wore this so much when I first got it. I almost dropped it. I do still wear it. It's just that the divider and the strap, the material lifting kind of bothers me. It is such a beautiful accordion style. I don't know, it's pretty flexible, supple. I love the texture of this purse, but it is a shame that the adhesive on the strap isn't the strongest, but I feel like that's an easy fix. If you like Angela Roy, I would totally go for it. I think her styles are really nice and the material that she uses are really good. But just keep that in mind, that the strap, it's not, you know, it's kind of lifting, so there is that. Oh my gosh, I feel like this video is going to be a million years long. I'm gonna have a lot of fun today editing this video. All right, I have APC, and from APC I have 2 bags to show you. This was my first APC bag, and this was honestly my first mid-luxury handbag that I ever bought for myself. I actually bought this on my trip to Australia, I believe 3 years ago. And not gonna lie, I did settle for this bag. I had my eyes on a different style, but they were out of stock. Also, because this was one of my first, like, more expensive bags, I didn't really know I had a preference when it came to structure of bags, so I came in blind and I didn't know any of my preferences, but I just liked this color, and APC was one of the brands that I have been really loving their styles, so I grabbed this. It has a leather strap as well. It is on the thinner side. It's adjustable, and the leather of APC is just so gorgeous. I love it. It is a smooth leather. That's the one thing about this. I do get scared that I will scratch it, but so far so good. I've worn it a decent amount and I don't have any visible scratches. The back is also just smooth and there's nothing there. Okay, you guys will understand when you see the middle. It has that middle, and like, what can I put in this bag? It is a very slim bag, first off, okay? In general. Like, it's very slim. It doesn't have much capacity to open up fully anyway. It's so slim. I can't put my things in there comfortably. So I just don't get a lot of use out of this bag. It doesn't have any other pockets except for one in the back. It has like a little flap. But fabric interior, yeah. I'm gonna stop talking about this bag because it kind of makes me sad. I think this is one of the bags that I regret the most, to be honest with you. I love the look of the bag, but it's just, I can't with this, this shape and structure. The next APC bag is this one right here, which is so much of a better purchase. I bought this mainly as a summer bag. As you can see, the style, it's kind of like that woven rattan, is that what it's called? I don't know, this material, you know? It really looks very similar to a YSL bag that was in this type of pattern and material, but obviously APC is so much more affordable than YSL. I love this bag, okay? I will say that the leather on the strap, I don't feel is the most substantial leather. It's a little bendy and kind of, yeah, it's not the best, but it's good quality still. There is nothing in the back, and when you open this, it's just kind of like a puzzle. And you open it up, and it has one big center opening. I will say though, it does have these like slimmer pockets. Bags love to do that, right? I rarely use those, maybe for receipts and stuff and a mirror, but majority of the time I just throw everything in the center. It is the same type of like fabric inner lining. And up at the top, this is like more of a suede feel. Okay, this one I'm not gonna talk too much about because I don't wear it as much as I should, because it is cute, but it's loud. It's that I've definitely outgrown it. So I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but I refuse to give this one up because I bought it in Australia as well, and this is by Status Anxiety. I think their styles are very edgy and fun and unique, but it's not really my style anymore. I used to love their style a lot more when I was a little younger. Now I don't gravitate towards it. But it is a statement bag, so if I'm wearing like a really boring outfit, and you know, there's a time and place for this bag, I feel. So I still keep it. In the bag, it is a just leather-like back. And on the inside, it has a fabric lining with the Status Anxiety logo, and has a flap pocket here and a zippered pocket on the other side, but just one center opening. That's it for this bag. I have two kind of tote bags. It's kind of a tote. This is by Anine Bing, and I made a separate video on this. I'll go ahead and link it here too if you guys are curious more on the details. I was so excited for this bag. I'll keep it quick because I do have that video, but this has such a major design flaw that I cannot look over, so I have not gotten a lot of use out of this. Do you see how the strap is laying right now? Like, it does not stay. Like, it just loses grip. When you're holding it up, it's fine, but then also it creates this weird crease right here because of the knots on the handles are really big and bulky, that it pushes the actual body of the bag down and creates this like really funky crease, as you can see. I don't know, overall, I'm not a fan of this bag. I do love Anine Bing's style, and I was like obsessed with this monogram print. I think it's beautiful. It has a clasp here, you can open it, and it comes with a crossbody strap as well. Has a little, you know, zippered pocket, but it has really good capacity. This would be such a cute like summer bag, but it's the design. It's just like, it makes me angry to see it. This one is a lot better. It has that same shape. So it is like a little basket bag. It's the woven type of style though. And this is by M. Jemmy. It's so cute. I absolutely adore this bag. I wanted it because it kind of reminded me of the style from, oh my gosh, I'm blinking out on that luxury brand who creates these types of bags. They have like a bigger panel. I forgot what it's called, but I'll insert a photo here. It reminds me of that. So I got this, and I will say that the base is pretty narrow. I wish it was a little bit wider, but that's fine. I can look over it. I think the color is stunning. This is like such a warm brown, so yummy. How you open it is you have to actually, okay, the opening is not the best. So you gotta like pull the tab out of this little loop, and then pull this completely out of the loop. Closure wise is not the most functional. You open it up, it's just one giant compartment, no pockets or anything. I will say though that I want to upgrade this and replace it with a higher quality bag at one point because I do love this style so much. I just wanted to try out this style before I invest in a more expensive luxury bag that looks like this. And I'm glad that I did because I still do love this bag. But I will say that the material, the more I wear it, the more pokey these things get. It like kind of gets scratchy because like the fibers get loose and start coming out of their weave, I guess. It's good enough quality to last me like a couple seasons, but I'll definitely have to replace it at some point because it's not gonna last me forever. All right, I think that is everything. I'm pretty sure I covered all of my mid-range handbags. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. I had such a fun time going through each and every one of my mid-range handbags with you guys. It brought back a lot of interesting and fun memories as well. Thank you again to OLEADA for collaborating with me on a portion of today's video with the Wavia bag. Make sure to check them out and show them some love. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you guys in the comments. Bye.